Welcome back to Starsector. JC here. And this time, we are now following a new captain. One Captain Mercury Flores, a commander in the Interstellar Imperium. This is during the events of the previous series, as an up-and-coming promising officer in this faction. The benefactor decided to spread his risks. Instead of putting everything on one person, it's like Mr. DeWilt is doing reasonably well. We'll add an extra person. We need more factions to be brought up to at least a baseline. So we got this person online. There you are. It is the Interstellar Imperium. There is a whole load of text. There is everything that is in this one. It is exactly the same as before. Same factions. And the Imperium is located up here, whereas where we were before is down here. We were operating in this space. We will be operating in this space. There's a little cluster there, there's a little cluster there, there's some up there. There's some nice planets nearby that we could possibly use as to start our own little hub. Fleet-wise, we have a heavy destroyer and 4 frigate-sized vessels, and your bog-standard pair of carriers. 1 for cargo, 1 for fuel. We did come with 2 officers because they are a commander. So, with all that said and done, what we should really do is get ourselves an initial basic combat mission to see how this all works out, shall we? Hello, contact. Yes. Got any work? You have a cruiser for sale. What cruiser have you got for sale? It's past us. I can afford it. That's actually a reasonably good cruiser. My mouse keeps turning on and off, and it's starting to get annoying. It's a reasonable one, so for that cheap, I'm going to grab it and stick it into storage. Hello? Hello? Mouse? Mouse, hello? It's giving up the ghost. Keep doing this. I'll just pluck you up wired, and we won't have this problem. Hey! Right, what we're going to do is we go fleet. Fleet. Storage. Store that. Don't want a cruiser yet, but it was nice and cheap. So why would you not grab it? Right. What's available on the bounty board? It's a manageable target. Not particularly close, but That is quite manageable with our forces, I think. Yeah, we should be able to manage that. And it's closer. I'll take that one. Thank you very much. What I also need to get into the habit of doing is going down to the bar. Yeah, but I'm not doing any of that. I said look at the bar. Doesn't mean I necessarily want to take the jobs there. Show fuel range. Thank you. Right, we need to go over there. Other things we should note. We do have enough data to at least get reverse polarity. Because I find that's the most helpful one out of all of these. At least the active abilities. Right. So while we head off, I will... how can I best put it? I shall describe what will be happening with these set of series. The faction-based ones are going to be, like the previous one, a bit shorter. Because the main mods in this mod pack only really shine and come into their own and give you all of the functionality when you are your own independent faction. If you're commissioned, you don't gain access to everything. So the individual faction ones will be, by extension of that, shorter. It's not, we've just got to show off the faction and get a little bit of basic infrastructure going for story reasons. The main bulk of this will be the final run through, which will be an independent, and then all the game mechanics open up. That's just why these ones are going to be a little bit on the shorter side, and the final one will be long. Yeah, that will be the fun, because I'll need as many advantages going into the full independent one as I can possibly get my hands on. There's no faction to back me up and to stop enemies attacking. Money and ships and stuff will only come from the faction, etc, etc, etc. Jobs will have to be basically either the academy or the bounty board, or the bars. So yeah, it's going to be different. Are we nearly there yet? Oh, I shouldn't really be wandering around with my transponder on. Looks like we're here. It's an empty system. No interdiction pulse, sorry. We're not playing that game. Hey, we get to loot a domain era probe. That's an advantage. Right, you are 2 destroyer-sized hulls? Yeah, 2 destroyer-sized hulls and that. So I'm just going to deploy everyone, because it's easier that way. We're only a small force, so we can't exactly afford to pick and choose who we're deploying. I've got to remember how this is set up. Oh yeah, that's the... That's very chunky, and that is missiles. Yes. Aha! I got the hang of it. Oh, this is a slow firing thing. I got him once. Oh, he didn't like that. How are you lot over there doing? You not doing alright? Well, I suppose we'll just charge on in. He was having a very bad day. But yeah, the main cannon I'm firing is anti-armor and hull. Oh no, the pirates hate us slightly more. Whoops. What a shame, huh? These guys. Oh, we should be able to take them. Yeah, we'll take them. None of them will have defenses, so it's fine. Combat readiness could be an issue, but... that swarm of little missiles did their job. This guy is not having a fun day, is he? Right, hold on, I'm coming. Oh god, can you move faster? Oh wow, yeah, there is an overdrive. Hold on, yeah. Something took out my engines. Sod. I really do hate it when they do that. Oh, a domain era survey ship. Probe's memory banks are partially accessible and contain information pointing to the location of a domain era survey ship that was last seen by this probe's location. Some distance. Center of some star system. Whichever star system that is. If it's not this one. Okay, well, salvage. Oh, we're over on the metals already. Drop some more metals. How long until we're fully done? 40 odd supplies. Okay. What system are we currently in? Right, it's somewhere in the outer reaches of this system. Good luck finding it in a nebula. Right. We're back at home because I was never going to find that thing. It's in a different star system. So I just went home. Right. Here we are. Now this faction uses a mix of both common and their own stuff. So certain weapons won't be needed, but certain other ones will be. Light machine guns, yes. Salamanders, yes. We need a mining laser. Restock on fuel, and I'm going to grab 200 supplies. Right, I'm not going to do refits here because we don't have access to the full, because of this Starship Bazaar thing that's unique to this planet. It makes fitting out ships that much harder. As you look on the fleet, yeah, all I can do is buy mangled ones. I can't buy from the military because there is no military here on this planet. There's a size 4 military over there. Planet. You have to go all the way over there. Which is an annoyance, but I do get to ping their gas giant for some data. So yes, my contact may be here, and this is where the capital is. It's not the best place to go and buy and refit ships. Because, you know, availability of weaponry. If you look here, what you now get are after I drop that off. It's the military. It's your standard lineup. An escort package right off the bat. Taken. And they aren't offering much. Annoyance. Right, what is available out here? Some more frigates. That's what I'm already using. It's a different type of destroyer. And then more of this type of frigate. That's the two types of frigates you can get. Gunship and a full it's just a standard escort frigate. Higher on armament, higher on armor. In compensation for that, it is less manoeuvrable and less speedy. I mean, it's only got a top speed of 110. It's just not shabby. Even though I'm lumbering around at 75. Yeah, that's something you will notice with this faction. They are slow. They are not hit and run types. They are form the line and smash all in front of you. There isn't really much to open. There's not much to purchase around here. Well, that is another type of frigate, and it's not particularly brilliant. So we won't be buying any of those. They're a bit naff. Rather have more of this type. We'll head back. Yeah, that got me the survey data. Right. Well, we'll head back and we'll see it. Think about grabbing another mission. Apparently it's been 2 months, so we should have got new stuff available for us to... Right. It's just a bit slim pickings when it comes to ships and weaponry. But we are basically out of time at this moment. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.